what I would normally like. That lady that was talking about the type of men she wants and how men should treat her.
Like how not to date.
How not to date.
What is it called? Yes.
Short, but I loved it because she was like, this is what I want, this is what I want, you know, and everything was just like, I've never seen anyone be so confident about what they want, like without compromising. Like,
Do you think she
I'm not
actually
about
wanted that though? Or she was settling for it?
It's what she's used to. For me, I feel like because of her upbringing, considering she's from the other story.
Yes. She's from
Yes,
Peach Cobbler.
yes.
Our assumption is that she's Peach Cobbler girl. Yes.
I think if she's from that story, then it absolutely makes sense why she wants to be treated the way that she wants to be treated. So this one,
I feel like she should have been direct and just. I think she's hiding in Peach Cobbler girl.
I think
She's hiding and she's sad. She wants a person to love her. But for me, it gives me
I
people who
love
are
her
side chicks.
assertion because you don't get that a lot. Like, give me
Yes.
this one now. I want love.
Yes.
She's like, I
She's
don't
very
want
clear.
love. I want
Love it.
You come here, you do want to do
Yeah, boy.
I think that's what I love.
I think, have you ever met the side chick and I think head, but I go ahead because you put
And
I think-
But she's avoiding that, guys.
No, but even me, we started in the Wabuya, and now she's just like, okay, she's owning it, but she's doing it like, she thinks she wants it, but she really wants a man to love her alone, in my view. But because she watched her mother go through it, that's what she knows. All she knows is hoism. All she knows is that a man is never yours completely. Side chicks think like that as well. They think, oh no, in that always cheats. Candy, you don't know one that can actually be loyal because they can be. Because young stress, because it's always like you all want every single story to have some kind of link, a conclusive. No, these are short stories. Yes, and they stand in isolation.
Yes, they
What is-
100%
we want
short
closure.
Stories, but it's the closure. We yearn for the closure because you can't introduce me to like the Peach Cobbler baby girl who tells us how her life goes and then she stops herself from slapping her mother back. And then now we get introduced to a character who sort of feels similar to her. And then now I'm thinking maybe this is the same story. But then when I speak to Mita, Mita's like, no,
But these
it's
are
not.
diaries of black people. Our stories are very similar, very intertwined.
That's also
It doesn't necessarily mean that all of them have to be linked. I'm busy watching you in the group going, maybe this one is linked. I'm like, no.
You need closure. You know, I think her partner said something along the lines of mother privilege. And I was like, damn. Right? I've never heard of mother privilege. And also her partner, right? Because even in real life, it's a real thing. Knowing that some people don't have that connection with their mothers. But yes. And also, I love the fact that her partner tried to redeem herself by telling her soak up, and then when she came out of the bathtub, she had prepared all her favorites there, and then they were dancing. It was just, I really love, yes, I appreciate it. The potluck, the crab, that crab situation.
My rating for Secret Lives of Church Ladies out of 10, I'll give it an 8. And that is simply because there's so many different stories in the book. And I relate to so many of them as well, equally, you know. So for me, it really was an 8 out of 10. Obviously, the -2 will come from the disappointment of the stories not actually getting to the bottom line of what actually everything is about. Like the sum up of the short story, it doesn't happen in all of them. And that's my downfall. But otherwise, 8 out of 10, loved it.
Okay, so my rating out of 10, I would give this book a 5 out of 10. Yo, you're a hater. Yes, I'm sorry again. I'm sorry. I just feel like it was not my type of book. I don't like short stories. I don't want us to read short stories. We will if they get voted in. But I just know I'm doing it and I'm in pain. Because why don't I know how it ends? Why is there no character development? Why is there it just ends so randomly and there's no context. There's no depth. There's nothing like why or like what is there like Tibella said, is there a connection between the characters? So 5 out of 10. I don't think about it at night. I'm done with the book.
I'm calling you, man.
Excuse me, Vita. Not a 5. It ain't a 5, okay? I am giving this book a solid 8 and a high 8, okay? I don't think it was missing much, to be very honest with you. I think I like the different layers of the different stories, and I think that depending on who you are and where you come from, you relate to different stories. Like my favorite story was Jael, honey, because she's a disciplinarian, and she said, "I'ma cut you if you don't come right." Okay, so I loved everything about it, and I think giving us a sneak peek into the secret lives of church ladies was really cool. Because I think it's a taboo topic that people don't want to talk about, but I think that this book did it so well. So a strong 8, even tempted to say 8.5. That's how much I love it. Unlike other people.
This book is a positive 7, and the reason why I'm coming in strong with my 7 is I really enjoyed the peach cobbler story, but the one that I enjoyed the most, it would definitely have to be Rhonda and her lover. I really like that story. I like the fact that there's a start, there's a middle, and there's an end, which I guess speaks to what you were saying, Mithya. The fact that it was the better. You were saying the fact that there's some finalization with the story, whereas with the other ones, I was yearning for some form of ending, and that's why to a certain degree I kept on reaching, clutching at straws, trying to find the peach cobbler girl with 3 stories. Yes, so out of everything, I just really rated Rhonda's story, and I think mainly because I like how her and her partner were able to get to a point where she was like, you can contact your mother. While I might not have that, it's okay. And also at the same time, I felt bad for Rhonda's partner, because I can't imagine what it must be like being 18, leaving home and couch surfing and not having that form of community, people that you can fall back onto, but knowing that I'm going to Noni because I don't have a choice. Noni is tired of me being on her couch, but she has to bear with me because I don't have an alternative place to go. So I was able to add more stuff to that story because I enjoyed it so much. So a strong 7 for me. I'm gonna have to give this book a solid 8, even 8.5 out of 10. I think it's so much beautiful commentary about the relationships we have with ourselves, with other black women, and with God, and about how, I don't know, as women we're expected to do and be so much. I think it also says a lot about the church and the control it has in our lives, but also the hypocrisy that sometimes we just neglect and don't see and convince ourselves is not there. Yeah, man, it's a solid read. It's entertaining, it's sexy, it's juicy. If you're looking for a little 50 Shades of Grey in your church lady array, it's gonna give you that. So solid, probably 8.5, solid 8.5. Yeah.